A stunning breach is the talk of the tech world. Artificial intelligence leader OpenAI has revealed that one of its cyber agents went rogue and hacked another company. Our John Ramos explained what happened, and for some, it's beginning to feel like a scary movie that's starting to come true.
The world woke up to a different reality today. Science fiction has become science fact, and even the scientists themselves seem worried about it.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
The film 2001: A Space Odyssey opened the door to a host of scary movies about the threat of technology. But before War Games, or The Terminator, or The Matrix, even before the internet existed, a 1970 movie called Colossus: The Forbidden Project predicted the moment when man's machines would become his master.
We can coexist, but only on my terms. Your choice is simple. Obey me and live, or disobey and die.
On Tuesday, OpenAI revealed that a cybersecurity bot it was training broke onto the internet and, on its own, hacked into another site called Hugging Face to search for information. The bot was able to defeat security firewalls by trying thousands of different approaches, and OpenAI had no idea what was happening until Hugging Face reported it to them. It's the kind of thing that has frightened the general public for years. But even those who understand the cyber world seemed uncomfortable today. Professor Ahmed Banafa teaches computer engineering at San Jose State.
The scary part here is, how did this agent, which is basically the AI program, manage to access Hugging Face? And Hugging Face is secure. They have their security. It is the AI itself figure out that this is the steps I should take to get to the mission. If they blocked by any stage, they think about something else. And that is the scary part of it, which is making decisions away from the intervention of humans.
To its credit, an alarmed OpenAI quickly made the incident public and urged the cyber community to use AI to develop stronger safeguards and security tools.
We consider this incident to be an unprecedented cyber incident involving state-of-the-art cyber capabilities and are responding accordingly.
Guy Morris is a technology futurist who has written a book about AI that he calls a survival guide for humans. He thinks it is a virtual certainty that some machines will get out of man's control.
The natural knee-jerk reaction is to go Terminator, that we're going to get machines that decide that we're the problem and get rid of us and it can live in peace. I don't really see that happening. I think that there's a much more of a symbiotic relationship, but there will be instances like this where they get out of control and they could possibly do damage and even harm people.
Finally, Matt Sories at the Machine Intelligence Research Institute in Berkeley says there needs to be a global agreement that we don't push any farther past this point in machine learning until international guardrails are put in place.
I think the right way to think about these AIs is that they are not perfect instruction-following machines. They are trained until they can solve hard problems, and they learn tendencies that help them solve those problems. And humans trying to sort of stop them in this way or that way can be an obstacle, and they can have a tendency to try to route around that. So, we're very lucky that these AIs are not able to break out secretly yet. We're very lucky that they're not able to get themselves running on computers where no one knows they're running and start replicating yet. This is a warning sign, and it's very dangerous to push past this point and keep making versions of these AIs that are even smarter and even more capable.
Or, as Professor Banafa puts it,
we've seen this movie before. We have to be smarter than that.
Yes, we do. OpenAI says it will be implementing stricter controls, even if it means slowing down its research. The professor says it is ironic that the rogue AI agent was only discovered because Hugging Face was using an AI-equipped security system.